Welcome back, I'm Chef Walks. Today we're going to be cooking a bone-in pork loin rib rack from Lethbridge Farms, Alberta. It's their premium pork, they claim. It's got fairly decent marbling, it seems, and is grain-fed. I'm going to cook this 3 different ways and see which way comes out best. Now we've finished cutting our pork rack into chops. We're going to put together a quick marinade, and then we're going to vacuum seal this and get it into the sous vide before we finish it 3 different ways. For the marinade, first garlic. One teaspoon coriander. 1 teaspoon onion powder. 2 teaspoons Dijon mustard. Half a teaspoon liquid smoke. 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce. 1 tablespoon pear vinegar. 1 tablespoon lemon juice. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 teaspoon sriracha sauce. 1 teaspoon organic cane sugar. Fresh cracked black pepper. Mustardy. Now our marinade's ready. We're gonna vacuum seal these pork chops. Okay, now earlier we set up our circulator to 129 degrees. It's hot and ready. We're gonna put these pork chops in the water. Okay, so we've got our pork chops now. They've been sous videing for a little over 4 hours. We've got them out. We're gonna take them out of the bag, drain the juice, save that for something else, and then we're gonna get these out and dry them off as much as possible. The last 2 that I cut earlier, we're just setting aside for our dinner later. Now we're going to be cooking this pork 3 different ways and see which way tastes best. 1 in the air fryer. Another one, we're going to use the grill gun. And the last one, pan seared. Okay, now we're going to take the preheated air fryer. We're going to put our pork chop in there. And we're going to put it in for 6 minutes at 400 degrees. Alright, now we're outside. We're going to hit this one with the flamethrower. inside, we've already torched our grill gun pork chop. Looks like our air fryer pork chop is looking pretty good too. We're going to cook the last pork chop in a pan. I put just a little bit of oil in there, and we're going to start with a cold pan because that will help the browning process. So we finished cooking our pork chops. We have our pan seared, we have our air fry, and we have our grill gun. Let's see how we did. First we'll try the tried and true pan seared and see how classic does. Looks pretty good. It's still a little bit pink. You can see it cooked nicely. It's tender. The marinade is pretty good. There's nothing wrong with a classic pan seared steak. Let's try our air fryer. It looks a little bit more white, cooked through. We'll see how it tastes. It is a little bit drier, but I mean it's sous vide, so it's still nice and tender. But it definitely has a different flavor. In a blind taste test, I could tell you they're different, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what was different about it. They're both very good. And now the real question. The flamethrower, aka the grill gun. It definitely looks the nicest. It still has a little bit of pink in the middle. Not pink, but it's a little bit. Let's see how we did. Okay. There's something to be said about the flamethrower. I don't know. It definitely, I know, added some liquid smoke to the marinade, but the smokiness from the grill gun, that little bit of char on the outside, that's next level. That's what I look for in a steak. So, well, all three I think are very good, and there's nothing wrong with any of them. There's something to be said for the flamethrower, also known as the grill gun. It's really good. Well, of the three, they're all fantastic. I definitely like the grill gun one the best. It has a little bit of a smoky char that really the other two just don't have. You might be able to achieve that by broiling it or something, but for someone who doesn't have time, I'd say the air fryer is the way to go, but if you have the time and equipment, I'm all about the grill gun. If you enjoyed watching today's video, please like, comment, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel because we're going to keep making more videos just like this.